Fine. So in
Yeah.
the previous class, we have discussed how to launch a browser and then how to navigate to
Yeah.
a particular website. Then we discussed how to maximize the browser, how to wait for a particular period. Okay, how
Yeah.
to use is implicitly wait, and then
Hmm.
we try to get the title of that particular page.
Hmm.
Okay, and we store it in a string format or a string
Yes.
variable. Then we just print it out like, hey, title of the web page is something that. And also
Yes.
we verify it like, if this title is welcome Mercury Tours, then it will be passed, and if it is not, then it will say us, hey, it's failed, right? So this thing we
Okay.
cover. And we also done with uh, get page source, get current URL functions, whichever present within the driver object, right? Driver class,
Yes.
driver class.
Yes.
Okay, WebDriver is the interface, but this driver is the object of that WebDriver, or Chrome driver is a class, I would say. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Fine. So also we have discussed how to close the browser, how to what is the difference between driver.quit and driver.close. Also we discussed, right? So this is
Yes.
it is more important question in interview, and it will definitely you will get some question. What is the difference between driver.close and driver.quit? I have
Okay.
answered this question in the previous class, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes.
go through that this question, and this is more important.
Okay.
Right? Okay, then. So now today we'll be concentrating more on driver functions. Whatever
Okay.
driver function is present, okay. So all the driver function will be using. I'll be giving one single example of each. Okay,
Okay.
like you can see what are the driver functions present. If I write driver dot, it's quite slow. Let me, sorry. So you can see there are a lot of method present within this WebDriver, right?
Yeah.
WebDriver is this thing. WebDriver is a interface. Okay.
Hmm.
So within that,
Yes.
there are some unimplemented methods are present, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Something called close method, and we discuss about it, like how and when to use this close method. Then there is something called find elements, okay, and there is find elements. So each of them will go through one by one. Okay,
Okay.
first
Yeah.
one, the first one is close. Okay, close function, and what it will work, closes the current window, okay, or session. The second one is, okay, find elements.
Yeah.
By dot locator. By dot
Yeah.
locators, right? So
Yeah.
what are the locators we'll be discussing in after this.
Okay.
Then there is something called find element by dot locator. So there is one difference you can see over here in find element by dot locator and find elements. Only there is a difference
Yeah.
in s. Okay,
Yes.
so when we use this find element, when we try to find any particular element, a single
Uh-huh.
element in a web page, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Finding a single web element in a web page,
Yeah.
and this is for finding web elements.
Yeah.
Okay, finding web elements or list of web elements. I would say
Okay.
list of web elements.
Okay.
Okay, on
Yes.
a web page. Then there is another thing. There is another method present. I think this is okay. Get title, and we also discussed about it. So it will capture, okay, capture the web page title. Correct.
Yeah.
Get title, then get page source. Okay. So this method it will return you
Uh-huh.
this page source HTML page source.
Okay.
Okay. Then another thing I think, let me check what are all the other thing present. So there is something called
Yeah.
get method, and you can provide any argument over here.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So argument is something called parameters, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So get is a method. Within that, it will take the parameters, right? So we can
Yes.
um, say we can enter something, a string value, or we can navigate to particular web page. Suppose I want to um, open up this thing Chrome browser. In Chrome browser, if I want to open up
Uh-huh.
any particular website or any URL, okay, to
Mm-hmm.
launch any website or any URL, we generally use the get method like this.
Okay.
Okay, driver.get, then you can write the this thing URL over here as a string
Okay.
format.
Okay.
Then we have page sources, get current URL.
Okay.
So it's self-explanatory, current URL. Okay, so
Yes.
will return you the current URL
Okay.
of that page. Okay,
Okay.
then there is something page sources done.
Uh-huh.
Then get window handles. Okay,
Okay.
get window handle. So basically, it will return. Sorry, I can write like this. So this method
Uh-huh.
will return you this thing, current window handle.
Okay.
Okay. So if there are multiple windows are open up, right? Suppose you
Uh-huh.
are in control with a particular window. Suppose there are three windows being open, okay, and
Yes.
you are working on the first this window, okay. When you try to write driver.get window handle, so it will return you that Windows string value, okay. So
Okay.
we'll do it, okay. This
Okay.
practical thing we'll do it. And then there is get window handles,
Yes.
called get window handle. So well, basically if there are multiple windows present, right, it will return you the whole windows whatever present. So it will
Yes.
return you the list of windows present.
Okay.
Okay. List of windows present. Fine.
Yes.
Then there is a navigate, there is a switch to, okay, switch to
Yes.
window, you can do this thing, okay. There is a the thing from WebDriver. These are the object class methods to string
Okay.
wait. So we are not concerned about it. So we are concerned
Okay.
about whatever coming from the WebDriver class. Okay.
Okay.
Then we can write the switch to so driver dot switch to
Mm-hmm.
switching of browser
Mm-hmm.
or
Okay.
alerts. Okay, if there are some alerts present, okay, window pop-up will come up sometimes. So if you
Uh-huh.
want to switch to that particular alerts or particular web I mean that windows, then we generally use this driver switch, okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
And there is something called manage and navigate.
Okay.
Driver dot manage, okay, sorry.
Yes.
So in this manage class, it has many functions in managing also.
Yes.
Like if you access all the method present within that manage, you can see
Yeah.
there are a lot of things like add cookies, delete cookies. Okay, then it has uh, get class. It has get cookies name, get cookies, and then there are something called logs also present.
Mm-hmm.
And here there another thing present, this window managed window also is present over here. Okay, if you want to
Okay.
maximize, you just have to write driver.manage.window dot, you can get full screen, okay, or you
Okay.
can have
Yes.
maximize, okay, or set the position of the browser. Suppose the browser is open up within this location, you can set the position, you can give the x and y coordinate, and it will be present within this. Suppose if you want to have that web browser within this section, okay, that will be
Mm-hmm.
open up within this section. So we'll uh, do some practical on that.
Okay, sure.
Fine. So let me just try one by one. So we have done with the page source, etc. Let me just run and open
Okay,
up this browser. Sorry, let me just open up in this.
okay,
So this is a demo application or demo website. So we'll be doing
okay,
our this thing. Okay.
okay,
So let me just run it. In the previous class,
okay,
we did same thing.
okay.
Go to run as Java application. Okay,
Uh-huh.
it will be running our Selenium code.
Okay.
So basically, it will open up this Chrome browser. Okay, I have given
Mm-hmm.
the only Chrome browser path. If I have given, sorry, IE browser or any other Opera or any other browser, if I give over here and create that object of that particular driver class, then that
Mm-hmm.
browser, that particular browser will be open up, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And in this case, I'm using only Chrome driver, and
Okay. Sure.
we'll be doing cross browser testing as well with different browsers. Okay,
Okay.
so let's see if it is navigating to that particular web page. Yeah, now it's
Okay.
navigated to that, and also you can see the previous class we printed that page source as well, right? Get current
Yeah.
URL. So you can see from here the title of the web page. I have written something called get the title. This one, the title of the web
Uh-huh.
page. So you can see the title of the web page was Welcome Mercury Tour. Okay, you can
Yeah.
see Welcome Mercury Tours. The title name, this one,
Yes.
and it is being printed because I have written something on driver.get title, and also I have verified using the if else conditions. Okay, I'm checking
Okay.
whether whatever it is being written is same as this welcome Mercury tours or not. If it is, then
Okay.
it will print me, hey, it's pass. Otherwise it will go and print the page fail.
Okay.
So it's saying it's pass. Then after I have printed the page source, the current page source. So what is the page source, I can say? uh, okay, in any browser, if you go and inspect element or
Mm-hmm.
view page source, okay,
Yeah.
go and view page source, you can see this is the HTML page source, right?
Yes.
Whatever developer written for this particular okay, to create this particular web page, there are
Mm-hmm.
some code, okay, written by a developer.
Okay.
We can get those by inspect or view page source, or you can inspect as well. If you
Okay.
inspect, you can get the page source like in this format. Okay,
Okay.
same thing, but in this format you will get div class everything, but in page source the exact thing whatever developer is being written, same thing
Mm-hmm.
you can get from here,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Correct. So page source is being printed from here. Page source, you can see the same thing. Okay, I have
Yes.
printed in this case. Then also after that, I have printed current URL. So the
Yes.
current URL, it will print this URL, right? This is
Uh-huh.
current.
Yes. Yes.
So let's check whether it is printing or not.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see the current URL http www.newtours.demo.aut.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yes.
So let me just quickly delete all this thing.
Okay.
Fine. Okay. So this is for
Yes.
maximize. This is for implicitly wait. So by default,
Yes.
this WebDriver will wait for 30 seconds if any error occur or any uh, uh, if it not if could not find any particular web element in that page, so it will wait for 30
Okay.
seconds.
Okay.
Fine. Then the second one, we have done with close. Find elements we'll discuss right away. Then get
Mm-hmm.
title is done, right? Page source also you
Yes.
can understand what is the page source.
Yes.
And get also we have done it, right?
Yeah.
When to use
Yes.
get.
Yes.
It is used for navigating to a particular web page. Like you need to give
Yes.
this URL over here.
Get element and get elements.
No, no. It's a driver.get, right? So here
Yeah.
you need to provide this URL over here. So it will navigate to
Okay.
that particular, web page.
Okay.
Driver.get. Okay.
Yeah.
So then current URL also we printed this current URL. Then the
Yeah.
second thing was driver.get window handle.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me just print that one as well.
Yeah.
So if I print get the driver dot get window handle,
Yeah.
and it will return me a string value. So I'll be saving this in a string variable. String.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
this is a string variable which will contain the window handle. And if
Okay.
I want to print it, okay,
Mm-hmm.
suppose I want to print it window handle is okay. So window handle is you can print window handle, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Window handle is you can it will print you the window handle. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. Okay, fine. So it will, give you the window handle. Okay, this one. You can
Okay.
see this is a window handle.
Yeah.
This is some ID generated by a WebDriver for a particular that browser. Okay. So
Yes.
currently I am having this one window. Okay. So
Uh-huh.
that's why
Yeah.
it's giving me only one window handle. If I have multiple window handles, so I can use driver get window handles, right? So it will
Okay. Yeah.
multiple window handle for this. Okay, so this is used for switching that windows. Okay,
Yeah.
particular windows, I can switch to that particular window. So I'll be doing that thing when we come across any multiple windows, and we'll be switching. So how to switch?
Okay.
So driver dot okay
Uh-huh.
So okay, fine. Sorry. Driver dot switch to. Okay. You can see
Mhm.
there are some method present within that switch to. So you can see you can switch to the frame. You can switch to iframe or switch to default content or switch to particular windows as well. This thing.
Okay.
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 In
Yeah.
this you need to provide this window handle. Whatever we have printed over here, this window handle. Okay. If I have
Mhm.
multiple windows, okay, like this. Let me just check.
Okay.
Suppose I have okay window handle for multiple browser, right? Or
Yes.
in okay, so like this. Suppose I have four. Sorry. Suppose I have four browser opened up. Three window. Window one.
Mhm. Yeah.
This is two. This is three. Okay. So there are three windows present, right? Okay, and each
Yeah.
windows has a unique number. So okay, it cannot be same for all. There might be some difference.
Okay.
Okay, let me just do some change. Okay, this is something. This it should be different from each other, right? A unique
Okay.
ID is being generated for each browser. Okay, each window.
Okay.
Okay, so if you want to switch to that particular window, suppose you are working on this particular window. Okay,
Mhm.
this is my one window, and suppose this is my another window. Okay,
Yes.
this is my another window. Suppose I am working on this particular window and I want to switch to this window, and I just want to perform some action over here. Okay, so for that I need
Yeah.
to go to this particular window, right? And suppose
Yes.
I have another window as well. I have three window. Okay,
Yeah.
this is for register, this is for under construction page, and this is my home page, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Suppose I want to go to this under construction web page to
Okay.
add something or something I just wanted to do over here, and
Okay.
currently I'm working over here. Okay, so how to switch to this particular window? Okay,
Yeah.
how to switch to that particular window? And suppose I know, sorry, I know the window 2 has this unique browser identification or unique ID.
Yes.
Okay, ID present. So if I want to switch to that particular window, I need to give this thing. Okay,
Yeah.
I need to write that window handle over here. Okay, so
Yes.
this will switch to this particular window, this window, under construction window. It will switch to this particular under construction window. Fine.
Yeah.
And if I want to switch back, then how to do that? Driver dot switch to
Dot get. Yeah. Driver dot switch to. Yeah.
driver dot switch to dot default switch to default. Also you can write default content. Okay, so it
Okay.
will navigate to the parent window
Yes.
or from where you were working. like it was your parent, right? And
Yes.
these all are the child windows. Okay,
Yes.
so if you want to come back to your parent window, then you need to use this driver that switch to or default content, or you can give this name as well. Sorry,
Okay.
this thing. This is for window one window handle. You can directly give window handle
Sure.
over here, right?
Yeah.
Instead of writing
Yes.
driver dot switch to dot default content, I can write driver dot switch to dot window. Then I can give that particular window handle for one, right?
Yeah.
Fine. So this is all about how we do, switching. So we'll come when we'll come across any this switching case, we'll discuss more about it. And definitely,
Okay.
in some next class, I think we'll have more example of window handle. Correct.
Okay.
Then we have switch to also we have done. Okay, and okay, this will contain set position. If you want to set the position of this, let me just do that thing.
Okay.
Okay, so if you want to set the position, driver dot manage dot, okay, you can have add cookies. So I'll tell you what is the cookies. Before that,
Okay.
let me just cover this thing. Set position, I think. Where is that?
Yeah.
Driver dot manage dot get cookies. Windows. Okay. Driver dot manage dot window. Within that, you have full screen and you have get the position. Okay.
Yes.
Suppose I just wanted to know where this my browser is opened up. Okay. So this is my
Okay.
browser. Okay,
Yeah.
suppose I am not. So this is my browser. Okay, and it is in not in maximize position. Okay, you can see it is present in some position. Suppose I don't want
Yes.
this browser to be here. I just wanted to have it here. Okay,
Yeah.
so when it will open up this particular browser, it will be present over here. So for that, I need to give the coordinate x and y coordinate of this browser or with this window. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so it will be automatically when it will uh, create this browser instance, it will be present over here by default. Okay,
Yeah.
so let me uh, just get the position, current position first, and we'll change accordingly.
Yes.
Will not maximize it for that. Okay, and let me just print this. Okay, so I have written. I'm just printing. What is the position of this particular browser
Okay.
driver browser? Okay, let me run it. Let's see what it is returning.
Okay.
So you can see this browser is present within this particular location. Okay,
Yes.
and there should be one position of that. It's saying it is at x, in x it is 10 and in y it is 10. Okay,
Yeah.
10 and 10 position. So suppose uh, over here, let me just change this x and y position. Driver
Yeah.
dot manage dot window, okay, dot set the position, or I can say set size. Okay, okay, for that I think I need to create the dimension class.
Yeah.
1 second. So if I write the dimension class, okay, you can see it is coming from Java AWT dimension, or there is another thing called org openqa selenium dot dimension. So from here you can provide this width and the height of that window. Okay,
Okay.
so here I can give, suppose it was 10 10, I will give 15. Okay, height I'm giving 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So the x position, or x position was 5, or I can say both are 5 5. Okay,
Okay.
and just supplying this dimension over here. Okay, let me run it. And let's see what's the size now of that browser.
Okay.
Okay, so initially it open up with the 10 and 10, x and y 10. Then after,
Yeah.
let's see what's the size. Okay, you can see now size is uh, is 5 and 5. So I have given
Okay.
5 and 5. So now it is, the size is very small. Okay,
Okay.
or I can say I can I can have 5 10. Let's see. Let's check.
Okay.
So you can set your dimension, as per your requirement.
Okay.
Okay. Now, okay. So it's 5 and the 10.
Yeah.
Correct. Let's see. I'm doing. This is setting the size of that particular window. Suppose set the position. Okay. Suppose I
Yeah.
want to set the position. Not. I don't want this window to be present over here. I just want it to be over here. Okay.
Okay.
So for that, let me get position. Okay. For that, I need to have this point, set position of the point. Okay, I don't need this dimension. This will height and width will be increased, but I don't want to increase and decrease the height and width of that browser or that
Okay.
window. I just wanted to drag and put it in some other position over here, not here, not
Okay.
okay, over here. The dimension will be same, but the position will be changed from here to here. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
so how to do that? So there is something called
Uh,
set position. Okay,
okay.
and here you need to instead of dimension you need to provide the point class. Point, okay, p equal to new point. You can see
Okay.
point, this thing, and here you can give x and y coordinate. Or you can give some other uh, you know there are a lot of methods present over here. Okay,
Yeah.
and we are not going to do anything other, and we'll be just doing for x and y coordinate. So
Okay.
previously it was 10 and 10. So let me
Yeah.
do 20. Okay, x will be 20 and
Mm-hmm.
y is 10, or
Okay.
y I would say, hey, not 10, it's 5. Okay,
Okay.
and that point I'm supplying over here. Okay, let me run it. So it's launching.
Yeah.
Okay, you can see this browser is being, slightly it is being, just dragged from here to here, because I
Yeah.
have given very small amount of, you know, position x and y coordinate. Fine.
Yeah.
So fine. So let me give, more position, like
Okay.
instead of 20, I'm giving 70. Okay,
Yeah.
let me run it. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Just observe over here. Okay,
Yeah.
now it was previously here and now it is here, like 70 position. It, dragged from this x to this position, right?
Yes.
And yeah, you can get this position from here. The same thing, you can get a new position.
Uh-huh.
I can write like, hey, after dragging up, what are the position, current position of the
Okay.
window, or I can say new.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So what's the new position now? You can see 70 and 5 is the new position, and I have given 70 and 5, correct?
Yes.
So this is how you can play with this set position or set the dimension of that browser. Okay,
Okay.
any doubt?
Oh no.
So fine.
Yes.
Okay, so switch 2 is done. So you know how to switch and manage class. Let's check what all other things present within that manage class.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me do this. Driver dot manage dot add cookies. Okay, delete cookies. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, what is cookies? Cookies. What is the cookies? So cookies is basically something which will store the, information,
Okay.
store the session information
Yes.
in the browser. Sometime you might have, observed, like when you try to fill up some particular, web form. Okay, so it
Yes.
will, the Chrome browser will auto suggest you, it will enter your password or username automatically, right?
Yes.
So that is, is being saved in some session, cookies session, right? So
Okay. Yeah.
that's why the cookies work. like it will save your username, password, or some address, etc., into that particular cookies.
Okay.
So we can add the cookies, delete the cookies. Okay, so
Hmm.
you can see add cookies, delete cookies, or delete all cookies. Okay, so this thing we can
Yes.
do. So why do you use these cookies? Because sometime you might have heard, each time, so there are some application where each time when you log in, okay, you need to give the username and password each and every time, correct?
Yes.
So to avoid that, to log in for login each time, what we do, we store all the information, the username and password, everything, okay, into a cookies,
Mm.
and we'll
Yes.
just give that cookies information, and directly we'll bypass that login functionality. Okay,
Okay.
we can bypass login functionality using cookies. There are,
Okay.
suppose, 5 pages like login, then there are some other pages present. Okay, three
Hmm.
four pages present in a particular application. Suppose this is my application. Okay,
Uh-huh.
and here, sorry, this is my login. Okay, and after login, like this is Mercury, and password also Mercury. Okay, this is my
Okay.
demo application. So once I log in, okay, I'll be in this particular page.
Yeah.
Okay, in this page, and after that I need to continue. Okay, after continuing, I'll be over here, the select flight. So in this case, how these cookies will work? Okay, so cookies will in cookies, so what it will be benefited is, will, okay, we'll just bypass this page as well, and login page as well. Okay,
Okay.
so directly without login, okay, without login, without login, so it will be bypassed. Okay, right
Yeah.
here, Mercury. So for that, we need to set the cookies as a username as Mercury and password as Mercury in cookie session, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And all the information whichever present or whichever required for this particular application, we need to provide over here. Okay, and once we
Okay.
run that cookie, okay, it will automatically, uh, it will launch us into this register or whichever page we just wanted to have. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
so how to store this cookie session? Let me just write it. Cookies ck equal to new. Okay, from here, cookies. Okay, string name. Suppose I would say username.
Hmm.
Value
Yeah.
is, I can also give value.
Yeah.
Okay, so similarly, you can okay, so cookies. Okay, fine. So let's see cookies. I need to provide. This is my cookies class.
Hmm.
So it's saying there is no cookies, there is a cookie class. So sorry. Now, oh, there is some mistake. Okay, fine. So add argument to match this string.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to give this username and password
Mm-hmm.
is username. Absent.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see ck dot. You can get the domain name. You can get the expiry date, or you can set other things as well. You can get
Okay.
the value. Okay, you have already set this thing. Okay,
Yeah.
or you can. This is cookie one. Okay, so you can uh, provide more information as well for password
Yeah.
also. ABCD, whatever. Okay, so suppose I want to print this cookie. Okay,
Yes.
how to print that cookies? So ck dot get the value, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it will return you the cookie
Yeah.
system. And okay, username. You can get the username from cookie. Okay, so
Yeah.
basically it is saved in your browser, right? Whenever you call this thing ck dot get value, okay, so
Mm-hmm.
it will return you the value of ck is username, username's value,
Okay.
so it will return only upser, correct?
Okay. Yeah.
And for password also I can write the same thing, but this is ck1, another cookie, right?
Yeah.
This is my ck1, this is my password.
Yeah.
So everything will be saved in your browser. Okay,
Okay.
in your
Yeah.
browser. You don't have to type anything. It will take from your browser cookie or browser session. So let me just run it and let's check whether we are getting the value correctly or not.
Okay.
Okay, so now you can see this. Okay, okay, so I think I need to give some space. Let me run again. So similarly, you can provide more information as well. Like if you want to, set your cookies as a username, password. You can set your address. You can set your PIN code or mobile number, etc. Everything you can set as a cookie.
Okay.
Okay, and it will be saved in your browser session. And whenever you require, you can get it from that browser. You don't have to, enter it again and again.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yes.
Okay. So let me just write over here. Fine.
Yeah.
This is how cookies works. And then another thing, another important thing,
Mm-hmm.
driver.manage dot delete all cookies. Okay, so if you delete the all cookies, okay, let
Mm-hmm.
me just delete it. Delete all cookies. Okay,
Okay.
if I delete all the cookies, okay, let me just print it. Okay, so sorry, we have created the cookies over here. Okay, for
Yes.
that I need to set cookies. Mm, okay, driver.manage dot uh, add cookies. Okay, I have added cookie 1 in browser. It is being added cookie 1
Okay.
as well. Okay, and here I can get the value. Correct.
Yeah.
Let me just run it because I haven't added it. I have just created one object of that cookies class, but I have not added into the driver yet
Yeah.
because I have not added this into this browser. But now how to add it? Driver.manage.add cookies, then just provide whatever you have created the object. That object need to be add into this driver object. This driver
Yeah.
is for this browser, right?
Yeah.
Until and unless you provide this or add this cookie into a browser, it will not recognize. So let's see now if I run it. Fine, so let's check. Yeah, username and password from the cookie, it is absurd, and abcd is the password. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's see. Let's delete all. How to delete? Driver dot manage dot delete all cookies, right? Or
Yeah.
you can delete a specific cookies. Okay, you can give any particular name. You can just have, okay, you can say, hey, I'm just deleting ck, the first one. Username,
Okay.
I have deleted only username. Let's see. I have, let's print once again the same thing.
Okay.
After deleting, let's print. Okay, and I'll say, let's run it. So you can see, okay, so I have written something wrong over here. I need to write, sorry for that.
No
I need
problem.
to write driver dot manage, okay, dot get cookies. Okay, get cookie. What is
Mm-hmm.
the cookie name? Okay, what is the cookie name I need to give over here? The username, right?
Yeah.
This name.
Yes.
So this is how we get the cookies.
Okay.
I have written CK that will return you whatever present over here. But the driver.manage.get cookies named. Okay, you need to give the username. It will return you upser, right?
Okay. Yes.
Driver.manage.get cookie named password. Right?
Yes.
And the same thing goes over here. Okay, so let's print it.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So you can see username from cookie. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
just added uh, after adding. Okay, after adding here I am printing the cookie username is officer and cookie password is abcd, so it's saying
Yeah.
this thing, and it also expiry, it will expire on 30 January 2038. Okay, it will
Yeah.
expire. Okay, and its path also this thing, domain name is this one, and this is the
Yeah.
domain news to.
Yeah. Sir, actually, I'm not able to see the screen.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you should tell me. Okay, now it's visible.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, yaar. You should have
No.
told me.
No problem.
Now it's visible, na?
Yes.
Fine. So I have added it. Okay. I have added these cookies. Okay.
Yeah.
I have given the name as a username and given the username as a observer, and then I have added one more cookie called CK1. Okay. And in this CK1, I have this thing is a password and given the password value over here. And after creating these cookies, I need to add it into this browser driver, right? Okay. Hello.
Yeah. Just a minute.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yeah. Tell me, sir.
Okay. 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 Fine. So first of all, I need to create the cookie. Okay. And after that, I
Yeah.
need to, once I created the cookies, named username and password. Okay. I need to add
Yeah.
it into this browser driver
Okay.
browser. Okay. Then after adding, I'm just trying to print it. Driver.manage.get cookies. Suppose I just wanted to print this username. Username is it should return me upsir, and
Mm-hmm.
the password, the get cookie, the password name, and password should return me as abcd. Okay, let's see
Yeah.
whether it will return or not. Then what I have done, deleted one cookie from above. Here I have been added. Okay, addition of the cookie. I can say adding
Yeah.
cookies to driver,
Mm-hmm.
and here I'm deleting cookies. Okay,
Yeah.
So uh, which one I have deleted? The first one, the CK. The CK
Yeah.
is the username.
Yeah.
CK the username is being deleted. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. So let's print the same thing after deleting it, right? I have deleted the
Yeah.
username. Okay, now after deleting, I'm just printing it. Hey, what the username and password? Okay, let's run it.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can see this is after adding these cookies into the browser, it will give me username as upser, password as the ABCD.
Yeah.
Okay, after deleted, which one I have deleted here? You can see CK, right? CK, which one?
Yes.
This username. Username one is
Ye-
deleted, right?
Yeah.
So after deleting username, you can see I have printed the same thing. Whatever I have done here, I am also doing the same thing over here. But for username, it's giving me null. Okay,
Yeah.
why it's giving me null, Aditya?
Because we have cleared the cookies, like because it
Correct.
expires after this date.
Yeah, it will expire on 30 Jan 2038. Okay,
Yeah.
2038. So why it is giving us null? Because we have deleted. You can see here. We
Yes.
have deleted this CK. CK is the username, right? This one.
Yeah.
This one we have deleted over here. So once we try to print the deleted one, it will give us the null value.
Yeah.
Okay. Then password, we haven't deleted it. Okay. We haven't deleted that. So it's giving us the password is ABCD.
Okay.
Correct.
Yes.
Suppose another thing, driver dot manage dot delete all cookies. So it will delete all cookies. Correct.
Okay.
So let's print the same thing
Okay.
after deleting all. After delete all.
Okay.
Let's check it. Okay, so you can see after deleting all, it's giving us username is null and password is also null,
Yeah.
right? So any doubt, any concern over here?
No. As of now, no.
So I'm writing over here. So cookies, the concept is clear, right? So what is
Yes.
cookies? Why we use these cookies, etc.
Yes.
Or
Yes. It's
any
clear.
doubt?
No.
Fine. So let me try this program. Okay. So written the same program
Yeah.
over here. Okay. For cookies also. The next concept. Okay. Okay. So fine. So sorry. So the next thing we'll do uh, browser options, browser methods. Okay, let's see
Mm-hmm.
how to navigate to particular web page. Okay, and let me
Yeah.
delete all this thing. Let me delete all cookies. Concept I have written over here, right? Fine.
Yeah.
So uh, this will navigate to this new tour driver.get. Okay,
Okay.
and suppose I want to navigate to google.com. After that I am in
Yeah.
new tour, but from there I want to navigate to this google. Okay, google page. So how to do that?
Yeah.
Driver dot, okay, navigate, correct, dot.
Yes.
You can see there are a lot of uh, functions available for navigation class. Like you can go back from that particular page, you can
Mm-hmm.
go forward. Okay, like this. You have forward and back button. Okay, uh, any website, this one, this is a click to go back, this is to go forward, and this is for refresh or reload. Okay, so the same thing is present in Selenium as well.
Okay.
You can once I okay once I write this thing, driver.navigate back, so it will go to the previous page. Okay,
Okay.
then the same thing, the forward is also present, and it will navigate to the next page.
Okay.
Okay, fine. So let me just navigate to some page first.
Okay.
Navigate to okay, navigate to string also you can give, or you can say you can create one URL for that. Okay, I am
Okay.
just giving here URL https www.google.com. Okay,
Yeah.
so it will navigate to this Google page. Let's see whether it is working or not.
Okay.
Okay, now new tour demo AUT is opened up. Now
Mm-hmm.
after that Google page is open, right?
Yeah.
Correct. So suppose I want to navigate back. Okay, so it will
Mm-hmm.
go back to new tour demo application, right? Then
Yeah.
again I just wanted to forward it to this Google. So let's do the same thing over here.
Yeah.
Navigating back. Okay, so let's see how it working. Driver dot navigate dot back. Okay, so let's check
Yeah.
whether it is working fine or not. And one more thing, I'm just closing the driver as well this time.
Okay.
Driver dot quit. Right, so it will close the driver after navigating back.
Okay.
So it's navigating to demo AUT application first. After
Okay.
that it will navigate to this page Google, then it will go back. Oh sorry, it just could not, because it was very I need to give it over here some wait period, otherwise it will not come.
Okay.
Sync issue. Okay, let's run it. So it's not navigating back. Why? What's the problem? It should navigate back. Okay.
Yeah.
And let's check once again, or maybe some issue with this browser or something. Or let's check if there is any other thing present for navigating back. So it's a forward and so let's see whether it is working or not.
Okay.
Driver dot navigate. So driver dot back. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, I need to give some weight. You can use thread dot sleep as well.
Yeah.
Thread dot sleep. You know what is a thread dot sleep? So it will stop your execution for that particular amount of time, whatever you have given explicitly. But it is not recommended.
Okay.
You don't have to use, widely in your program. It will, just uh, it will not a good practice to use thread or sleep, I would say. Okay.
Okay.
So for that we use implicit weight, explicit weight, and then there is a fluent weight as well. So I'll discuss about that in a later session.
Okay.
There are different types of weight present in Selenium. So I can
Okay.
see, so it will take in millisecond. Okay, if I give 1000, that is 1 second. Okay, if I
Mm-hmm.
give 10,000 millisecond, that is a 10 second, right? And it will throw
Okay.
an exception. Fine. So thread dot sleep 1000, and otherwise I would say it's a 10 second. It will wait and then it will go back to
Mm-hmm.
that page. Let's see why it's not working. There might be some issue with this navigation. So it's navigated and it will wait for 10 seconds. Hmm, there is something happen. It clicked that navigation, but I don't know why it's not working. So you can see, so Selenium has a multiple, uh, you know, releases. Like there are a lot of bugs as well present in Selenium. So each time the Selenium guy, they fixed it, and sometimes something broken up, and you might face some issues with the Selenium initially. Okay, so each time they have fixed those issues. You can see initially whatever the issues everyone was facing. So here 3.9, it is saying that switch to HTTP for all HTTP communication, the version used. So there are some issues that has been reported, and in this version it is being fixed. Okay,
Okay.
so if it is not working, so don't worry, but you make sure whether you are using the latest version of Selenium or not. Okay, just
Okay.
download the
Yeah.
latest version and uh, you will not face any issue. Okay,
Okay.
fine. So this next thing we'll see, we have done navigate. So refresh is there. Refresh
Yeah.
also you can driver dot manage. dot refresh. Sorry,
Yeah.
navigate. Sorry, driver dot navigate.
Yeah.
Then dot here you can see refresh is there. Okay, it will refresh your current web page.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay. And one more thing I think we left with driver dot navigation. So navigate has back is done, forward
Hmm.
is so it will forward to the next page. Okay,
Okay.
and the string to string it will launch your browser. Okay, you can navigate to a particular URL, and to string it is from object class, so we are not concerned about it.
Yeah.
Fine. So this match we have for Selenium driver methods present, right? The
Yeah.
next thing we have find elements. Okay, how to find elements. Okay,
Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah.
So we need to have the web elements. So this is my web page, right?
Hmm.
You can see this is my page,
Yeah.
the home page, and I want to enter username, and then I want to enter the password. Then I need to sign in. Click on the sign in button. Okay, this
Hmm.
is my aim. So
Okay.
how to do? We have navigated till this, so we know how to navigate to this particular page, right?
Yeah.
So how to navigate? Can you just tell me, yeah, Aditya?
We need to do the set default and
Set default.
no. We need to do this one.
Yeah, you can see.
Uh, get elements.
And just tell me. This is in this, over here. So can you just tell me first what are the steps that we need to perform to navigate or to open a browser, then go to that particular URL and do some operation. So can you just tell me the sequence how to?
Yes. Now, firstly, we set what is the property, like the Chrome driver.
Yes, that is
Then,
one, the first primary thing. First, I need to set up the Chrome driver, right?
yeah.
Okay, and
Then we put in the URL, like which URL we have to get. So that was
yeah,
driver.get.
yeah, that is third step. The second step is we need to create the browser driver object, right?
Yeah.
Driver. If it is Chrome driver, we need to use Webdriver equal to new Chrome driver. If it is a Firefox, you need to use for Firefox driver. Okay, if it is
Yes.
some other Safari or Opera or some other browser, so we can use that accordingly, right? So
Yes.
creating the object of that browser, right?
Yes.
Webdriver, right? So this is the second step. Then third step is
Then we need to which URL we want, like driver get the new tours.
okay, fine.
That one.
So the third step is driver.get, right? So
Yeah.
the get method will accept one parameter, right? That parameter is that URL, which URL you want to go, right?
Yeah.
You need to pass
Yes.
any URL you can pass over here. It's a parameter, right? User defined
Yes.
thing you can enter over here. Anything, any string value.
Yes.
So it will take only a valid URL.
Yes.
Okay. So the after that, what I need to do?
Then we need to input like after how many seconds it will be timeout. So we said that
Mm-hmm,
it should time out after 30 seconds. So driver dot manage dot timeout.
mm-hmm. Dot implicitly wait, correct? So
Yeah,
this is the syntax you might come across a lot of time. I would suggest Aditya, it is fine. You can understand everything in this class, but after 1 or 2 days, you might not be able to recall
yeah,
all,
yeah.
right? Until
Exactly.
and
Yes, yes,
unless you practice everything. So at
yes.
least I would say, for that Java thing, just keep 10 minutes something, and give rest, uh, you know, uh, 20-30 minutes to this Selenium, how to automate
Okay.
all these things. These are more important than that. So, okay, so you can understand, right, what
Sure.
I'm trying to say.
Sure. Sure. Yeah. 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 Absolutely.
Because this is something, a lot of new thing it will come up, and a lot of new concept, and a lot of new things that will come up, but it is more important if you practice it more and more, right?
Sure. Sure. Absolutely. Yeah.
So there is no meaning if I'll be covering up, so no issue. I'll be just covering up everything, but if you don't practice, then uh, you know that's why I'm just making this session as interactive as so just
No. No. Completely.
sometime
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
I'll ask you something, so if you don't mind.
No.
Okay,
No. No problem. No problem. Yeah.
fine.
Yes. Yes.
Because we'll come up, this is the initial stage, right? Once we go into deeper and deeper, so there will be a lot of I mean a lot of concepts will come up. So if you
Okay.
have cleared all these concepts, then those things will be easier for you. So I would say,
Okay. Sure.
do some hands-on, okay, in your laptop. Try to configure the setup. If you find any issue anytime, just ping me, okay, or in the next session, whenever, right? If you want, or any issue, just let me know. I'm happy to help you
Sure.
anytime.
Sure. Absolutely. Thanks. Akshay. Thank you. No, I'll definitely let you know.
Fine. So, okay, the third step would be to navigate to that particular URL, and then you can decide like whether I want to have this maximized browser, or if it is in that size, that is fine for me, that is okay. And then implicitly wait. Then you can have like you are now within this page, correct?
Yeah.
You are on this page, right? So this after that, what is this your step is? What would be your step?
Uh,
Like you are in this page now, and you have to
then
sign in. Then you have to go into deeper in this application. So what would be your manual approach
like
after
first
that?
enter. Okay. First open the Google browser. Then enter the Mercury Travels.
Mm-hmm.
Then enter the username. Then enter the password, and then navigate. Sign in.
Okay, correct. Fine. Thank you. So, yeah, you are correct. So first browser open up, then this URL is being typed, and you are on this
Mhm.
home page now, right?
Yes.
You are on this home page. So the next step would be your username you need to enter, the password
Mhm.
you need to enter, right?
Yes.
Fine. So how to enter a password? You have written the code for you have written some code, this code, and now you are till here till here, okay. This much code is enough to land you on this page, okay.
Yeah.
So this code is enough. The second thing, the most important thing, we need to enter some value over here, username and password. How to do, how this driver will recognize this particular this thing, input box or button, or the link, whatever, okay. How this thing will be recognized,
Mhm.
Driver. So
Yes.
yeah, so for that we have something called locators. Okay,
Yeah.
locators work is to locate. Okay, one second. And this is more important concept. Okay, web elements and element locators. For before that, we'll just tell you what are the web element present
Okay.
in particular. So okay, you can see list of web elements. These are the web elements present in a particular web page. Okay,
Yeah.
so you can see. Okay, new concept is web element and element locators.
Mhm.
Okay, so first of all, we need to understand what are the web elements. Okay, so
Yes.
what do you think? What should be the web element, and what do you think the web element that means? The word the web element means. Okay, this is my web page. Fine,
Yes.
and everything whatever you see. Okay, the smallest particle is element of that particular page. Okay,
Yeah.
all the elements. This is one element. The link, text, or this input box. This input box. This is a button. Okay, and this is a picture, image. This is some text over here. This is a whole table. Okay, you can see this is a picture. This is a link. Okay, and these are the section. Okay, the home link is there, the flights link is there, hotel. So all are called as a elements, web elements. Okay,
Yes.
whatever you can see. Okay, a smallest particle. Okay, that is that can be interactable. Okay, in which you can do some actions. Okay,
Yeah.
like this is your link, you can click on that, right? This is a input box, you can enter something. This is a image, you can just get the path of that, or you can
Yes.
download this image. Okay, I mean,
Yeah.
whatever you can see in which you can do some operations. Okay,
Yeah.
that is called as a web element. Correct.
Okay. Yeah.
So there are different types of web elements present. Okay, so what all are they?
Uh, like even the
Uh,
smallest form of any
mhm.
of the the website is the web element.
Correct. Which can be interactable, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it is a text or maybe it's a link, web button. Okay, so these are called. So you can see there is an edit box.
Hmm.
Edit box is a web element. Okay. Yes. Fine. Okay, no problem. So, okay, fine. The edit box. The second one is the link.
Hmm.
So whatever you can see, whatever what all are web element, can you just list out whatever things according to you? What would be the link?
Like the username box.
Yes, that is called input box. Correct.
Yeah.
Input box, and the next one,
Mm,
whatever I mean, you remember anything? Button,
navigation button.
buttons, right?
Yes.
Button. Then uh, any other
Mm,
links? These are the links, right?
yes.
Links I have written. Edit box
Yes.
is being written. Okay. Sometime you might have heard or might have seen the radio button also, right? Radio
Yes.
button like male, female. You need to just click on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Remember?
Yes. Yes.
And then next drop down box. You
Yeah.
need to select your state or country from drop down.
Yes. Yes.
Drop down box, right? Then what else? What else?
Mm,
Combo box.
yeah.
Okay. Multiple checkbox also is there, right?
Yes.
You need to just check like whichever you want. You know, just check it.
Yeah.
And what else? Combo box, checkbox, a list box, web table. Okay. Text area, image link also is there.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Image link. Then 10th is web table. Anything else?
Mm, no, I can't remember this much as of now. Means.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so there is something called frame as well. Frame. Okay. The
Okay.
frame is something, a web page, okay, within
Yeah.
a web page. A web page within a web page called
Okay.
iframe. Okay,
Okay.
iframe. Okay. So, like we have multiple, windows are open up. Okay. So we need to switch to that window to operate or do some actions, right? The similar thing to operate any, okay. So let me just give you the example of iframe, the Selenium
Okay.
documentation. This is called the, okay, which one? Selenium HQ documentation. This page
Yeah.
has iframe. Let's see. Oh, not this one, I think. Okay, let's see. Webdriver. hmm Which one? Let me just Selenium Webdriver. Okay, fine. Um, so this is a web table you can see. Okay, iframe, iframe example. Out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, here you can see this is the code part. Mhm. No, this one. Okay, I'll tell you. Once I get that link.
Okay.
I had the link, but now I'm not getting for iframe. Okay, so fine. So the iframe. Okay. Okay, fine. So here the iframe is something the page within that page, right? As I said,
Yeah.
so we need to switch to that iframe like we do in this thing to switch a browser, right?
Yeah.
Same thing, same concept we need to do. Okay, so I'll talk more about that once I come across with the iframes. So how to switch from one frame to another frame using its name or using its you know uh, uh, you can give the sequence number as well, like 1 2 3 4 or whatever, right? You can
Yeah.
give that to navigate to that particular iframe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this much. Link is done. Button, text area. Okay, that is a input text area is there. Checkbox, radio button, and there is a drop down box, list box. Okay, combo box, and web table or HTML table and iframes. So okay,
Okay.
so these are the web elements present. Okay, and we have operations on a page. How what are the operations we do in general? Get the page title and the get page source, we have done that, right? Get
Yeah.
page url also we have done. How to get the page url? Driver
Yes.
dot get current page url, right?
Yes.
Operations on edit box. In edit box, what are all the things you operate? You just enter some value on that, clear the value, check the existence, check the enable status, get the values, etc., right?
Yeah.
So let's see how to locate these web elements. So we know these are the web elements: edit box, links, input box, button. These are the elements, right?
Yeah.
Web elements. Web elements list. So we know these are the lists of web element.
Yeah.
How to locate locators for web element? This is more important. This is the
Yeah.
actual code that we'll be writing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how we can get the locators of a web? What are the locators? What is the locator of a web page? You can see, as I said, okay, how to locate this element in this web page. It has some properties. Okay,
Yeah.
every web element has some properties. Okay, properties that is being assigned by a developer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So every web element has some properties that is being assigned by a developer, right? Like some unique properties it has. It has, if you inspect the element, go to this page, this web element, right click on that. Okay, you will get one thing called inspect element. Okay,
Yeah.
or you can press F12 in your keyboard. And once you click on that, you can see it's saying input name, okay, then size, then type. Okay,
Yeah.
these are the things we have, correct?
Yes.
So here, if I write the whole thing, just let me. Okay, okay. If I write input name equal to, I'm writing the same thing in here, username,
Yeah.
size equal to 10.
Yeah.
Okay, and here the text, sorry, the type is the text, right?
Yeah.
So this is something. Okay, once you inspect the element, okay, you will get this type, this thing, input, or if it is if it is an input box, so it would be input, right? And if it is a
Yeah.
drop down box, there are something, there might be some some other attribute would be present over here. Okay, and if it is
Yeah.
image, then it would be like img or src, whatever, right? And if it is some
Yeah.
other thing, so this is called input. Here input
Yeah.
is called as a tag name. Okay,
Yeah.
correct. And the name, okay, I'm just writing the class name equal to username. Okay, here the username equal to class, and the size is some attribute. Okay, attribute
Yeah.
or some properties of that. Okay, attribute equal to size
Yeah.
and type. These are the attribute. This is the tag name. Tag
Yeah.
name is input. Okay, and class name is username.
Yeah.
Okay, and attribute are the size and type. These are called attribute.
Yeah.
Fine. Just let me know if you need any break.
Sure.
Okay. What's the time now there?
It's 12.
12, right? Okay. Just let me know if you need any break or something. Okay. Or
Okay. Sure.
we can have another 15-minute class. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. So, okay. So once you inspect this element, you can get some properties of that particular element, which is being provided by a developer. Okay.
Yeah.
Sometime it is given hey, its name is something, okay, and sometime they will say is ID, okay, and sometime it has some other thing, right? So
Yeah.
in Selenium, okay, locator types of locator in Selenium, okay. What are the types of locator in Selenium? Is ID. If
Yeah.
if the element has ID, then also we can use identify that element. If it has
Yeah.
a name, okay, and
Yeah.
if it has a class name, okay, and if okay, I think, okay, if it has a class name, or it if it has the ID name, then if we have this thing, link, okay, if we have
Hmm.
partial link text, this is a link text,
Yeah.
okay, partial link text. Then fifth one is, okay, it is by expert, okay. Sixth was CSS selector. Seventh one, okay, you can see tag name.
Yeah.
If it has a tag name like this is the tag name input. This one
Yeah.
from here, it has input as a tag name, so we can use that as well. Input
Yeah.
type, okay, you can identify using the tag name, fine.
Yeah.
And then we can use this thing, class name, okay, there is a name, another is class name,
Yeah.
fine. This is the name of that, not the class name. Class name I'll tell you.
Okay.
Here name is a attribute, okay, locator,
Yeah.
and we have 8 element locator present in Selenium, fine.
Yeah.
So you can see in this case, if uh, any one of them is present of that particular element, we can find that element in the DOM. Okay, what is the DOM?
Okay.
DOM is a this thing called DOM, document object model. Okay,
Yeah.
so if we have anything for a username, we can do the thing. We can reference to this particular element. So
Yeah.
here the name is present. So by using the name, we can identify this particular input box. So let's see. Uh, um, uh, okay, how to do it? How to write or how to find that element? I need to find this element first, right? This
Yeah.
element. How to do this? This is my syntax. Okay, this is my syntax. Driver dot find element. There is something called find elements, and there is something called find element. So right now,
Find element. Yeah.
just concentrate on find element. So it will go to this page. We are already open this page. Then it will go and find the element. Okay, we have
Yeah.
multiple elements, web elements. Okay, so it will find the element within this page, right? Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
so how to find? So we need to give some locator, right, to locate this particular element, username. Okay,
Yeah.
how to locate? We need to give by dot, okay,
Yeah.
by by dot here you need to give, we have name already present, correct?
Yeah.
By dot name, just write the name, and here in this thing you need to provide the name of that element. What is the name? You can see here username, right?
Yes.
Or here, sorry, this one, here the name is username, correct?
Yeah.
Or same thing I have, you can find from here. Just copy this thing, okay? So once
Yeah.
you hover in this thing, it will be highlighted, you can see, correct?
Yes.
Fine. Then I'm writing here the name, fine,
Yes.
username. So it will find you that web element, correct?
Yeah.
This element is being, it will find that element because I have given some unique properties,
Yeah.
username, or I can use some other thing by using, type as a text, okay, input name, etc. There are other ways as well by using XPath. Okay, we'll discuss it later on. So
Okay. Sure.
this is my web element. I am just found it, and it is the input type. So what all the things you need to do with the input box in a manual? What are the thing or action you can perform within this input?
Uh,
Hmm?
Type the user.
Yes,
Input the username.
correct. You need to enter some value, right? You can enter
Yeah.
a value, you can clear the value or delete the value, and what else you can say, if this element is present or not, right? If it
Yeah.
is visible or not, these things you can, or this element is enabled or not. So these things you can verify, right? So
Yes.
do the same thing. First let's do inputs of value. To input the value we need to write send keys, okay?
Yeah.
Now this thing, to identify that web element username, then after that you need to perform some action on that.
Yeah.
So action, to enter some value you need to use dot send keys, okay? If it is a input type you need to use send keys, okay?
Yeah.
Let's send some value to it. Aditya, username is Aditya, correct?
Yes.
Let's see if it is working fine or not.
Okay.
Now it is being open, okay? You can see,
Yeah.
uh, okay, navigated, and this Aditya is being written over here, right?
Yeah.
Fine.
Yes.
For similar thing, for password as well we can do the same thing, right?
Yeah.
So for password I would copy the same line, or I can say, hey, I need to write the driver dot find element. What the thing, I need to find the element by dot, I need to check whether whatever the thing is present, what is the property is being present. How to write? Right click on this, okay, go to inspect element, okay, and this is the password input. So yeah, name is present. So if it is the name is present, you can just copy this thing and
Okay.
write the name, okay? Name is present, and you can write the password over here, right? Password.
Yes.
So it is also a input box, so you need to send keys, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what the password you can give, you can say anything. Here also Aditya, okay?
Yeah.
Let's see whether it is being working correctly or not. So it's navigating to that page. Username is being entered, password is being entered, right?
Yeah.
The two things is being entered. The third thing, after the third step uh, is to click on the sign in button, right?
Yeah.
Once you click on the sign in button, it will say, hey, this is not a correct username and password, right? Because Aditya is not being registered for right now. So it's saying you need to re-enter the username and password,
Yeah.
right? So, so instead of Aditya, I would use Mercury because it's a default username and password also Mercury. Okay, and after that, after entering, I need to. Uh, I'm getting one call. Okay,
Okay.
sorry. So no problem. Okay, yeah. So after that, I need to click on the sign in button, right?
Yeah.
So how to do that? The same thing. First, need to check what are the properties are present for the sign in button. So you can see its name is present, its a value is present, src is present. So here also we can use the name as the
Yeah.
login. Correct? So
Yeah.
let's use that driver. Can you help me how to find the element?
Then driver
Mm-hmm.
find element
Dot find
dot
element.
find element.
Mm-hmm. Then
Then we have to find the click button. Is there?
mm, yeah, click button. Click of which button? The sign in button, right? So
Yeah.
for that, what need to be written over here? By
By dot name.
dot name, right? Because we have name
Yeah.
attribute present.
Yes.
So here,
Then sign in.
we need to use the name, right? From here,
Yeah.
you need to give this name, right?
Yeah.
Because it will not identify if you do not give the name property or ID property or this eight elements locators, right? Element locator is this thing. ID, either ID you can give ID name, or either you can give a class name or link text, partial link text, XPath, CSS selector, tag name, etc. If you have anyone, you can provide over here. Okay, like
Yeah.
if you this is the name, the similar thing by dot ID is also present. ID you can give, right? If
Yes.
if the ID is being provided by developer there, okay,
Yeah.
and if it has CSS selector, you can use CSS selector. You can use link test, name, partial link test, tag name, XPath, okay, etc. So there are 8 element locator present, right?
Yeah.
So here also for login we have the name, okay. I can write
Yes.
the name is a login. So this is a button, right? So what the actions we need to perform over here? Can we enter anything, any value on button?
No.
No. So what are the things? What are the actions we need to perform on that? We need
Uh,
to click on that, right?
yeah.
So button need to be clicked. So I write
Yes.
dot click.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So let me run this code. So launching this username and password being entered, then clicked on the sign in button. Let's see now we are in sign in button, sign in
Yeah.
page, right?
Yes.
Fine. So this is how exactly we do, you know, automation. Okay, in
Yeah.
industry, okay, in companies, we do find elements Okay,
Yeah.
like everything, whatever present over here, button, or maybe it is a submit button, whatever, everything we need to find, right?
Yeah.
So the same example I'll be writing here, and this is your homework. You just try to do this example at least, and that
Okay.
idea as well. But this is more important, I would say. Okay, just give some 10 minute to that Java part, and rest 20 minute 30 minute to this particular Selenium thing, because this is more important now. Okay,
Okay.
at least give one, I mean, not 1 hour in your convenience. If you give 30 minutes as well, then it is good.
Okay.
Hmm. Correct.
Sure.
So that example I'm just writing. Okay, so
Yeah.
maximizing, then going navigating to example, login example, I would say, login to new tour demo page. Okay, so login is done.
Yeah.
Any doubt, like if you have any doubt on this, like how to.
Uh,
Mhm.
no, no, not currently.
Yeah, all clear.
Yeah. Yes, means I'll do run the program and then
Hmm.
I'll
Setup part is done, or you
do this.
want. Hmm. How to set up, how to import the jars, etc. I think we have discussed in the previous class. If you go through the class, the video, okay, you can get it,
Yes, yes, sure.
right?
Sure. Yeah.
So this thing you need to practice, right, today, or maybe tomorrow in the morning. Also, we have one session. After that, okay, we can have it.
Sure.
Okay, I'm getting one call. Just one